Hey everyone. Alright, so in this video, let's talk about the Battle Escape attraction over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I got a great question from a subscriber. You guys know the drill. I'm going to read the question and we're going to dig right in. So the question comes from Mr. Michael Lee, and he is asking, Q&A. I thought Battle Escape had Episode 9 spoilers. The slip of Episode 9 to December due to the change in directors means it doesn't. We know the content is post-Return of the Jedi era, First Order, Resistance. But what do you think it will revolve around story-wise? Well, thank you, Michael, for the question. I do appreciate it. No, I don't think that the Battle Escape attraction is going to have any spoilers for Episode 9. I think at the very, very most, we'll see some characters or creatures from that movie that might be incorporated into the attraction. But in terms of actual story spoilers, no, it's not going to happen. But to answer your question, though, what do I think the story will be, revolve around? It's anyone's guess, really, but my guess is, judging from everything that we've heard, okay, I think it's going to be kind of like a Rogue One kind of situation. You're the Resistance, okay? The guest is the Resistance, and we're supposed to infiltrate some sort of First Order base. So that's why we're getting in, as we saw at D23 with those First Order vehicles. We're going to go kind of incognito, undercover, in grand Star Wars fashion, and take those First Order vehicles through that First Order base. And, of course, we're on our mission. We're trying to do whatever we're going to do. And, of course, things are going to go wrong. That's when the First Order realizes, hey, this is not First Order, you guys are Resistance, and that's when the battle happens. So that's my prediction in terms of the story for this Battle Escape. I think it'll essentially be very similar to Rogue One when they go in and try to get the Death Star. They're kind of posing as Empire, as the Empire, and trying to get the plans. I think it'll be very similar to that, but obviously it'll be Resistance and First Order instead. Okay, so that's what I think this attraction will revolve around. Now, again, this is my speculation. I don't know any more details than anyone else does, but that's what I feel it's going to be. Now, there is one thing, though, that I do want to add. Disney tends to like to make multiple experiences in one ride. For example, like Mission Space, you can take multiple routes. You can get the more intense version, you can get the more laid back version, and even with Mission Breakout, everything is randomized. You never know what version you're going to get. And really, even far back as Indiana Jones Adventure, you don't know what door you're going to get, so it's kind of the same thing. So we might see something like that with Battle Escape, where you can take either the Resistance point of view of the attraction, or you might take the First Order point of view of the attraction, and each version will give you a little bit different of an experience. So that's very possible, just based on Disney's recent history with attractions, trying to mix it up a little bit. So there might be a scenario where you get in line and you either go left for Resistance or you go right for First Order, and depending on what side you pick determines your experience. So that would be very interesting. But I think overall, if you were to ask me what do I think the general story will be, it'll be that. It'll be like a Rogue One style thing where you go in there and you're Resistance and you're trying to infiltrate this First Order base, and they catch you somewhere in between, and all hell breaks loose, and you're just trying to get out of there. So that's my prediction. But what are your predictions? What do you think that the Ground Battle Escape attraction will entail? What do you feel like this attraction's about? We've heard very little about it. We don't know anything about it other than that there's massive AT-AT walkers inside the show building, and that I think we have seen the ride vehicles at D23 Expo. Other than that, though, we really don't know much about it. So what are your predictions? What do you think? Do you agree with me that it'll be some sort of like, like a mission, like where we're undercover? Do you disagree? What are your feelings on it? Michael, thank you so much for the question. I do appreciate it. Like, subscribe. I do content on Disney all the time. And as always, may the Force be with you.